Welcome back to the Urban Permaculture Garden. It is May 28th today, and I got some good news, some updates, and another garden update for y'all. So, without further ado, make sure you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. But, yeah, so recently me and my partner went down south in the Okanagan Valley, way down near the American border, farther than I've been before, and we vlogged the whole experience. We slept in the car. It was a crazy fun experience. We went to some weird malls, some thrift store shopping, and just explored the nature, different places, different towns. It was a lot of fun. And I got some good footage that I'm going to be editing soon over on the Some Wild Vlogs channel, which is our second channel. Make sure you check that out. The link is in the description and up top there for you. And yeah, we'll be uploading the different parts of the vlogs of our crazy adventure we had, and that will be up pretty soon. We also did a video where we found morel mushrooms for the first time. That will be up on this channel, Some Wild Things, pretty soon when I get that edited. And yeah, I got a lot more planned, a lot more in store. And yeah, and we also got some new seeds. Some of the seeds I ordered have come in. I ordered some Jimson weed, Datura stramonium. I'm going to be growing that. I did plant them already, so I have another Datura species coming in. It's an orange one. I forget the name of it, but it's the one that they traditionally use in South America, so that's going to be pretty neat. I ordered mugwort, and I got that in. I'm really happy about that. I've been wanting mugwort for a really long time. I planted that, so I'll show you guys where I planted it. And marshmallow. Marshmallow is something I've been wanting to grow for a while. And this company's really awesome. They've been really good to me, and they also sent me a bonus pack, which I didn't even know what this plant was. Campaign? I don't know what it is. I haven't heard of it before, but apparently it's a powerful herb. So it's something. It looks kind of like a sunflower. So I'm going to be growing that. I did plant those already, but yeah, I highly recommend this company. If you're in Canada and you want some different kind of herbs and stuff, check them out. And yeah, they might give you a bonus pack. So definitely check them out. I'm not sponsored by them, but sponsor me, guys. Annapolis Seeds, sponsor me. And then there's the Raven Song Seeds, which is a different company where I was able to find the Jimson weed. But without further ado, with all that aside, let's get into the actual garden update. And yeah, we've had still some more crazy rain. It's been a very rainy May, and the sun's been coming out now. So we're going to do some more mushroom hunting soon and look for more morels, because people are finding morels everywhere. But the garden's been doing really well. And you can see all the mints are doing good. Doing great. I'm actually going to go down this direction. I still got to do some harvesting. I got to make these into sage bundles pretty soon. And we got this sage. It's doing really good. Very good. Producing the flower buds already. You can see. Really nice. You can smell it from here. Oh, and look at our strawberry mint. Strawberry mint's coming up. We got our parsley. Oh, they're doing really good now. These are all the chickpeas I planted. They're starting to pop up. I really wanted to just experiment with them and see how they would grow. Oh, and this is strawberry spinach that I planted last year, and nothing came up. But I noticed they were coming up here, and another one over here. So, yeah, I put some rocks around there so I remember where they are. So we got more strawberry spinach, so that's kind of cool. And look at that. My grapevine. They're starting to come out with the leaves, so that's good. Good to know. And there's still got some sunflowers. Don't know if those are the giant sunflowers or just other sunflowers, because there's a lot of different ones in here. But we are starting to get some of the popcorn. Right there. There's another one there. Another one there. So there's some weeds in here for sure, because if you remember last year, I just threw a ton of different weeds and herbs in here, and now it's like, now I don't really need to do that. So that's kind of funny. And we also have dill popping up too, all over the place. Dill is kind of one of the weeds in here, but we'll keep some of that. And this is our little flower bed. We got some lilies, and we got some hollyhocks, and then this rose down there is really tiny. Don't know how he's gonna do. Hopefully he grows better. He was really shaded off. I had to clear some of the other hollyhocks in the way. You can see the raspberries are doing excellent. This food forest garden bed is doing very well this year, so I'm really happy about that. You can see our big strawberry plant. It's doing good. And this big hollyhock, I'm gonna have to trim him. I'm gonna have to trim him down because he's really big. And what is this? Is this the oh, this is marshmallow. So this is where I planted the marshmallow. So we're gonna see how that goes. And these are some of the red sunflowers I planted. They're starting to come up now, so that's good to know, good to see. And our gooseberries, wild gooseberries. They're swamp gooseberries, I'm pretty sure is the actual name of them. And this is that other herb, from the bonus pack. This is where I planted it, so we're gonna see how that goes. Something different. And yeah, you can see that the hollyhock is kind of shading the blueberries. So I'm gonna have to trim him down again, which will take a bit. And there's our echinaceas. And I'm gonna trim the comfrey soon because it's growing really nice, and we'll save those leaves. And yeah, it's gonna be nice. And we might have to make some rhubarb pie or something, because look at the size of this rhubarb plant. Absolutely massive. And it's starting to shade some other plants in here, because I do have a sumac tree right there. It's getting completely shaded by these giant leaves. So cool. I love rhubarbs. I just like to look at them. I almost don't even want to trim them because it's so cool. But either way. And we got our irises have bloomed. Beautiful flowers. They're cool. Not edible. They're poisonous, but we just have them for the beauty of them. We got our other rhubarb. We got our little wildflower garden. Our yucca's doing alright. We got these schmag. Me and my partner were out yesterday, and we were just trimming a lot of the weeds because the weeds were starting to take over a little bit. So we got to clean them up, clean up the piles. We'll put them over by the compost, and we still got more to do, more weeding. So that's gonna be more work. And yeah, we got our snap peas, doing good, looking big and healthy. And we have our cucumbers, the SMR cucumbers, doing really good. That's exciting. I'm gonna have some cucumbers pretty soon this year, I'm hoping. And now over here, I trimmed the. It's good to trim your onion tops, because each one of these leaves, I guess you could call them, are the different layers of the onion. So the more you trim it, the more it will produce. So it's a good idea. And these ones are already starting to grow since I've trimmed them. So I'm probably gonna trim them again pretty soon. And yeah, let that build up the onions. And I got the carrots are doing really good. Really tall, really cool. I'm excited to see how they look when they flower. It's gonna be neat. Oh, and I got a tomato plant, stuck it there. At the tree farm, we have tons of just random tomato plants they were giving away. And I was like, sure, I'll take like 5 of them. So I grabbed a few and I stuck them around. So the Virginia Gold, I don't really know if I noticed anything coming up in there yet. That is the tobacco. But in the edible mapacho, it's too much. Like usual, too much of the tobacco. It's always popping up like crazy, so I'm going to have to thin those out like crazy. I had to clean up this garden, and we are having some popping up. Some tobaccos. Now apparently tobacco seeds survive the winter. because I had a giant tobacco plant in here, if you remember last year, and these are all tobaccos. Tons of little tobaccos popping up everywhere. And there's tons on the other side too, I'll show you. But like, yeah, they survived the winter. And now they just pop up. There's a cucumber. And I believe these are the ashwagandha. Those little guys are the ashwagandhas. So, we got ashwagandha coming up. I had to replant the okra because I think it was too cold. The frost killed them. We had some popping up, but they died. So, I replanted them. We'll see how it goes. If not, we'll put something else there. Here's another one of the tomatoes that I got from work. And this is another sumac tree that was buried in the grass. So we had to clean that up to expose it. And here's some plants I'm keeping. There's another hollyhock. This is winter cress, wild mustard. I'm just going to grow it because it's a fun herb I like to hang out with. There's another hollyhock. Got my trees, my fruit trees. Nothing's popped up yet in those. Over here, we have the cumin. Is doing really good. You can actually see that those are 2 plants, so I'm going to have to probably thin them out a little bit. Our spinach is already bolting. Like the heat, it's been weird. It's just been cold, and then heat comes out of nowhere. So they're bolting really early, so we might just eat them, and maybe I'll plant something else in this pot because they're not gonna get too much bigger. Maybe I'll save the seeds. We'll see. Our strawberry spinach doing good. We got the valerian. You can see that valerian starting to come up. I think that's that, and that one there is a valerian. This here is something else. That's a dead nettle or something. There's grass in the way. There's our artichoke. He's doing good. I'm hoping that he grows big and we actually have an artichoke. There you can see all the grass. Big pile of schmag. We got all the trees from the work, from the tree farm. I'm going to be planting in nature some point. Our salad bed is doing excellent, and you can see that some plants are already trying to bolt. Arugula, there's a pak choi. This big pak choi I'm saving for seeds because he's excellent, super big. So I'm going to save him for seeds. We got lemongrass. This guy here isn't lemongrass. It's another grass coming up there. Wild strawberries. They pretty much finished the flowering. They're still doing a little bit, but they're pretty much done their peak, so we might have some wild strawberries soon. And over here, this is kind of turned into a Three Sisters bed in its own way, because we have the corn, the Anasazi corn, and we've had all these pumpkin seeds from an old jack-o'-lantern I threw in here to compost. You can see the seeds. And all the pumpkins are popping up. There's another one right there. So we got pumpkins. And I've been selecting which ones I want. I've been taking out some, like this guy here. I'll probably just pull out and just let it compost this schmag. And we have tons of beans. The beans are popping up like crazy. Not as much corn. So I don't know if I'm going to plant more corn or I'm just going to we'll just see what happens, because yeah, things changed in the garden. I think the weird frosting this year, pull that guy out. The weird frosting this year has kind of messed things up. So we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Because I did plant. Oh, there's another tomato plant from work. I did plant. What are they called? Passion flower in here, and I think that's one there. But I haven't seen a lot of anything else from them yet, so we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, now I'm wondering if I should... Maybe I'll end up planting more beans in place of the corn, the Anasazi. Because I don't need a lot of Anasazi. I just like growing them because they're like a sacred corn to me. Very old. Over 1,000-year-old strain. So, that's pretty neat. And I did plant Heavenly Blue Morning Glories, right here, which their seeds are psychoactive, which I don't know if I'm going to be partaking in that because they've been used in Mexico for ceremonies. I believe in South America, Mexico. But the seeds also can make your stomach hurt a lot because they have a chemical in there that irritates the stomach. But either way, morning glories are my favorite flowers, so I love them either way. So we're growing some there. Chocolate mint. Well, I don't know if you've seen the garlics. Garlics are doing excellent. This is all chamomile, letting that all grow. We got our sorrels, doing good. I also have some more random little tomatoes that I planted from all the crazy tomato seedlings we had. Yeah, these are all morning glories here too. A whole bunch of morning glories. Heavenly blue morning glories, and they're gonna grow up here with the other vine, the grapevine. And our potatoes are doing very good. They're just popping up like crazy, filling the bed. Really excited about that. And this is where I planted the Jimson weed, so the Datura. Nothing's popping up there yet, but we'll just see how it goes. I planted them next to these sticks, so we'll see how that goes, see if they pop up. And this is the mugwort, and I feel like this is already a mugwort coming up. Like it popped up super fast, so I hope it is. And if not, I'm going to be planting more because mugwort's something I've been wanting for a long time, and I haven't been able to find it in the wild. Alright, and then we got some more pots here. Well, we'll swing around here and we'll check out the, this is all the lion's ear. That's not a lion's ear, but there's all the lion's ear there. So we're getting that, and so much dream root. Especially right there. It's not going to focus, is it? There you go. Just a big pile of dream root. So we're going to thin through them and transplant them around, and maybe put some in some other areas because I want to grow as much as I can. And we got the marigolds. They're doing good. And that's one of the giant sunflowers, sun gold sunflowers. The only one that seems to be coming up right now. And we're starting to get the holy basil. I wasn't sure if the frost killed them now, but nope. You can see them popping up there, popping up. They always end up clustering whenever I plant my seeds. It's funny. I don't know why. I'm crazy, I guess. We got our lime basil, another one that I thought was going to be that was hit by the frost, but what it is it's just too cold for them to germinate. So, but they're starting to germinate now that the heat's been coming, so that's neat. And this is the Shingiku. I don't know if this is one of them or not. It's very different looking. That could be one there. This here isn't. That's one of the weeds. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Stevia. I don't think these are the stevias. I think those are something else. So, what is that? I don't know. Don't know if we're going to get any stevia. Because, again, I don't know if the seeds are actually, were actually good seeds at all. I don't even know if they were fully developed. We'll see. I got my rosemary. There's some other stuff popping up. Forget the name. Another herb, though. And over at the last spot, the random seed garden. Our stinging nettles are really tall, so I'm going to probably trim those down and we'll dry them for tea. So that's going to be nice. Got a bunch of arugula. Our hops is doing really good. You see him. I redirected the vine over here so we can cover this area, which would be neat. And those are all their snap peas. The random snap peas are doing really good, actually. Oh, and then that's another random tomato from work that I put there. And there's our sacred herb right here. It's doing good. The rain kind of battered him down a little bit, so I just want to make sure he's standing strong. We don't have any popping up in here yet. I put a few seeds in here from our homegrown ones, our homegrown seeds. I had to replant some because the birds ate some, and that's why I put the net on. But I don't know if any of those those little plants in there, if those are the cannabis or not. We'll have to see. The sacred herb. Other than that, that is pretty much it for the garden right now. So things are doing really good. I'm actually really excited for this year. This might be the best garden season we've had so far. That's what I'm thinking, and the planting isn't done yet. I'll be planting more, and yeah, I'm just gonna really get this season going. I think it's gonna be a lot better because we've had a lot more rain. The weather's been cooler. It hasn't been so scorching hot like the heat wave last year, and hopefully we won't have as many forest fires, and we'll just see how it goes. So thanks for watching this episode of the Urban Permaculture Garden. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. Again, if you haven't already, make sure you like the video and subscribe and comment down below for some video ideas and stuff you'd like to see. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.